What's the best way to sync your appointments with your calendar? Hi, this is Eliot from Workload. In this video, we'll be building a workflow starting with a new invitee created in Calendly, and then we're going to create a detailed event in Google Calendar. All right, let's build a workflow. So we're going to start here at the Workload editor, and we'll give our workflow a title. So this is going to be Calendly to Google Calendar. And our trigger is going to be in Calendly. And the event is going to be invitee created. We'll click continue. Make sure we're connected to Calendly. And then we will test this action. Looks like we have a response for a new invitee that has been created. So we can scroll down to the bottom and click continue. And then in the action box, we're going to select Google Calendar. And our action is going to be to create a detailed event. Click continue. Make sure we're connected to Google. And now I'm going to start importing information from that trigger into Google Calendar. So I'm going to click inside of the title box. And there's a lot of information here in the response from the trigger. And we're going to try and find the things that will be the best for our Google Calendar. So for the event summary or name, we'll choose phone interview because that's the kind of event that it is. The description, I'll put in the person's name who we invited, Squeeze Lehigh. The location is going to be their phone number because this is a phone interview that we're scheduling here. Let's find the start date and time. And the end time. And then we'll pick a color of how we want these interviews to show up on my Google Calendar. So we'll say all of these are going to be flamingo pink. The attendee is we'll add that email address of the person who we're having the interview with. This will be public because it's the interview. And then we'll choose which calendar we want to put this interview on. So we'll use the test calendar. And then we'll click continue. And we'll test this action. And we have a success. So we can click continue. Okay, so I can pop over to the Google Calendar and I can see that that event has been created with all of the details imported from Calendly. So that looks like it's working correctly. I can go back to the workload editor, check to make sure there's a green dot in each of my nodes, and then I can activate my workflow by turning it on here. And then every time I have a new invitee created in Calendly, that will create a detailed event in Google Calendar. That's how you can easily sync your Calendly invitees with your Google Calendar. Please click on this button to subscribe to our channel or on this video to see more content from Workload about how to make your business practices flow more smoothly. And I'll see you next time.